stop making excuses. I applied to a school, I got in, and I start on November 30th. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you're new here, welcome. The main theme of my channel is adulting in progress, where I take you through things that I'm currently going through or things that I've already been through and how I'm adulting my way through them. Today is a very exciting video. I am going back to school. Yes, I am going to get my master's, and I was going to do a little tag answering some questions about me going back to my master's, what school I'm going to, things like that. I did get some questions of this tag from the Academic Society. It is a blog she did in 2018. I'll link that below if you want to see her questions, but I've also changed some out and then also added my own questions as well. But yes, I am going back to school. I'm very excited. I start on November 30th. That's in 7 days. I start in 1 week from today. But let's get into these questions so I can answer them for you for the grad school tag. Question number 1 is, when are you starting grad school? As I mentioned, I am starting grad school on November 30th. I am going to a school that has a 10-week term with a 1-week break in between. Question number 2, what school am I going to and why did I choose it? I am actually going to be going to Southern New Hampshire University. If you've seen the commercials, I don't know if it's just me that sees them all the time, where they like have the bus where they like bring you your degree. You know, if you make it to graduation. Now we're not having graduations and we're not traveling, so there's that. But I'm going to Southern New Hampshire University, and the reason I chose it, there's many factors that went into it. My parents basically told me they would pay for my bachelor's degree. I do have a bachelor's degree in communication and a bachelor's degree in recreation administration with an emphasis in commercial recreation and event planning. But if I wanted to get a master's, that was on me. I wanted something that was affordable, and I also wanted something that I could do online because, you know, we're in a pandemic. Question number 3 is, how was the application process? The application process was actually very easy. Another thing that went into my decision is, for me going back to grad school in California, I don't know if this is everywhere, but you have to take the GRE. And so I was looking for a school that didn't have that because they didn't have a lot of test options available. And I did want to start going back to school before the end of this year. It was one of my goals for the year was to go back and get my master's degree. So I needed something that was going to be able to start very soon, and also where I didn't have to take the test to get back in. I also had really good grades in my undergrad, so that actually helped me with my application process as well, because I had like above a 3.5 GPA in college. So it was actually able to help me and like get me accepted into the program a lot faster. But the application process overall was great. It was easy, super simple, all online. The like admissions counselors are very like helpful. They are very communicative. They keep you updated with like where you are in the process and like where you're starting. They help you register for classes if you get accepted. So it was super easy for me. Question number 4, what will you be studying in grad school? I'm going to get a master's in human resource management. And basically another reason that attracted me to this program was there was a business fundamentals class, because normally HR programs are in the business realm. They're like the business school, but this one, that having the business fundamentals class first before you get into HR, was something that like was really attractive to me, because a lot of master's programs in HR, usually it's like an MBA, so there's like heavily focused on business, and then you like have electives in HR, and I wanted something that was super focused on HR and human resources. So that's another reason that I chose this program, because I was looking at like I think 2 or 3 other schools. Question number 5, will you be getting financial aid or taking out student loans? Now, if you're like me, I don't know if there's anyone out there like me, I didn't know you could get financial aid for grad school. Didn't know that, thought that was an undergrad thing. So I was able to apply for financial aid. There's a certain amount of loans that you can get. I did qualify for that. My plan is to use that for the first year, but also do a deep dive because I wanted to start before the end of the year. So I wasn't really researching a lot of scholarships. So basically my plan for next year is to apply for a lot of scholarships within the HR, SHRM, business field, so that I can actually either start paying back my student loans or pay the rest of my schooling with the scholarships. That is my plan, because I really want to graduate debt-free. As y'all know, we're already on a journey to be debt-free. Now we're adding student loans, but I am trying to advance my career. So there's that. Question number 7. What are you most nervous about about starting grad school. So basically what I'm the most nervous about going back to grad school is taking time to like get back in the flow of things. I graduated college in 2016 and it's all online. I took a few online classes, but having everything online, so that's gonna be interesting, but also figuring it out with like my work schedule and balancing that and making sure that like I'm still okay, my job doesn't suffer, my school doesn't suffer, like I don't suffer, my dogs don't suffer. I just want to make sure that I'm able to balance it all, but that's what I'm most nervous about, is figuring out timing and also getting back into the swing of school. Question number 8 is basically the complete opposite of that. What am I most excited about school? Okay, I love school. I do. I love learning. I love taking classes. I love learning new things. I'm really excited to get a master's degree. Like I said, this was on my goals for the year. So like even starting this program, I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to advance my career. And I'm also excited just to learn about a field that I'm actually passionate about. I'm so excited to learn about data and HRS systems and hiring, recruiting, keeping employee engagement. Question number 9 is what made you want to go back to school and why now? Okay, so I mentioned this already a few times. Basically, this was on my goals for 2020, but it has been on my goal list since 2016 when I graduated college. I always knew that I wanted to get a master's. I just didn't know what I wanted to get it in. And as I said, I plan on paying for this by myself, and I wanted to make sure that if I'm getting a master's, that it's actually something that I like, something that I can see for longevity, something that's actually gonna help me in my career. So that took me a while to figure out. I've gone through quite a few option programs. Didn't know if I just wanted to get an MBA because, you know, MBAs can be helpful a lot. Didn't know if I wanted to get a master's in communication because that is what I got my undergrad in, and I really loved communication and communication styles and theories and things like that. I also wanted to get a degree in project management. I love doing projects. I was just trying to figure out where is my niche? What do I want to do? And then in my current position now, I got to work with our HR team a lot, and I really love everything about it. The data, the HRS systems, the hiring, the recruiting, the employee engagement, all of it I really love. So it was easy for me when I was like, oh, this is great. Let's do this for the next 2 years, basically. And I'm doing it now, like I said, because 2020 was my year of doing things that you're afraid of. Doing things that if you're the only one in your way, you can do this. So I stopped making excuses. I applied to a school, I got in, and I start on November 30th. So that's very exciting for me. But yeah, if you have any goals or anything and you are the only person in your way, do them. If there's other things, other obstacles, figure that out. But if it's just you, you can do this. Start, do it, apply, you got it. And the last question number 10, is what do I hope to gain and what do I hope to do after grad school? Basically, I am making a career shift, not a complete career change, but a career shift, and basically focusing down on one aspect of my current job, basically. So after school, I would love to dive fully into HR, be a director of HR, and just basically reach out, engage, and let other people know that people that look like me can do this. You can do anything you put your mind to. Giving people a seat at the table, giving everyone a fair opportunity. I think that comes from HR. It's a lot of the people that are looking at your resumes, the people that are doing your interviews, the people like this is a way to get a seat at the table, and anything that I can do to help people get a seat at the table is what I want to do. Not everyone knows what they want to do, and I don't think everyone wants to spend the rest of their life doing something that they hate. So it can take time. It took me 4 years to figure out what I wanted to do, okay? So make sure you know exactly what you want to do, then go at that full force. And hopefully someone will give you the chance to do that with or without the experience. If you're making a full career shift, but you're like, this is my passion, let that be what is carried out or shown in the interview so that they know that like, oh, she hasn't done this, but she can do this. She has a passion for it. I know that she's actually going to want to be here, because sometimes people get degrees and get careers in that field, and then they're like, but wait, this isn't what I wanted at all, so I'm exiting. they left. So it's better to have someone who actually wants the job, can do it even if they don't necessarily have the experience or the education, but they actually want to be there. Because sometimes people that have the experience or the education don't want to be there, and they're just looking for a paycheck, and they're just looking for their next opportunity, and that doesn't always give you the longevity that you need. So yeah, that's why I'm going back to school. That's why I'm getting a degree in HR. If you are going back to school, if you are currently in grad school, please comment down below. If you've always wanted to go back to grad school or go to school, tell me what's stopping you. If there's any other goal that you have, let me know. If you're the only one in your way, make sure that you do it. But comment down below. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's do this, okay? That's basically it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Pretty sure it's over here. It's on one of these sides, but subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we will definitely see you in the next one. Bye, beautiful people. Things that I'm currently welcome